Welcome back, everybody, to Monster Truck Challenge. I'm Ken Broo. You know, we're coming to you today from Oakland, California, and inside. And an indoor track requires lightning-quick reflexes off the line. I mean, reaction time off the start line is everything when you get inside. The Monster drivers call it cutting a good light. And it means that the one who gets everything out of his ride the quickest is going to win. In our semifinals from Oakland, David Morris, an equalizer, will see Fred Schaefer and Barefoot in the other lane. And Gravedigger is standing in for the inoperable Carolina Crusher. We told you about the Crusher's mechanical problems. Lyle Hancock faces Jackie Willman in Taurus, who so far is the fast qualifier and round one's fast loser. Well, now that we've set the stage, let's bring on the master ceremonies. Our voice of Monster Truck Challenge is Joe Lowe.
The crowd in Oakland loves the Monsters like every place else in the country Monster Truck Challenge goes. And here comes David Morris in our semifinals to go against Fred Schaefer and Barefoot. Fred, what's your strategy for this run?
You're going to have to be on the light with that short track like that. If you blink your eyes, you're going to lose. So you're going to have to be on the light and hold to the floor.
And don't blink your eyes, because this guy, David Morris, knows it's a do-or-die situation against Fred Schaefer and Barefoot. One out of Illinois, one out of Tennessee. The crowd's ready to go. The trucks are ready to go in Oakland. Off the line, equalizer is first. Barefoot trying to catch from behind. Look out, David, you got us. Oh! David Morris could not stop the equalizer and sideways into the wall, but he's out. He says he's okay. Matter of fact, he's more concerned about the truck. The ISO cam picks up David's run. He's up and over the cars. He is going against Barefoot. It's flat out. Pedal to the metal. But now, Dave, you got to straighten her out and stop. Into the wall he goes. Meanwhile, Fred Schaefer and Barefoot trying to do what he did earlier when he defeated Taurus. He comes up over the cars, tries to stretch out and stay lean and mean, but he just couldn't do it in this run. Your winner, the equalizer, and David Morris. David kisses the wall. He's going to lose points on this one, but he does advance to our finals. And a tough break for Fred Schaefer and Barefoot. Speaking of Taurus, he was our fastest loser. He comes back to go against Gravedigger. Lyle Hancock driving Dennis Anderson's Gravedigger. You know, Dennis is known for his flat-out pedal-to-the-metal style, and that has got to put pressure on Lyle Hancock driving for Team Gravedigger. Matter of fact, we asked him about that.
Dennis has a certain way he wants the truck driven, and it's all out. We try to uphold everything that he's done in the past, and we don't want anybody to get shortchanged on their ticket.
And Lyle Hancock is going up against Jackie Willman, who's with Dan Danner.
I come back as a fast loser, and I guess I'm up against Gravedigger.
So what changes are you making to the truck now?
I re-geared the truck, and I'm just going to try a couple things different and see what happens.
They're staged and set to go. Side by side, Taurus and Digger. Digger cannot get things going. Jackie Willman sweeps him. Taurus does not have a bit of problem on the line, and Digger just sits there and spins and spins and spins and can't get going. I think he may have busted a drive shaft. And Jackie Willman does it again. He's done this so often on Monster Truck Challenge. He comes from behind and just works his way up to the finals. That was an excellent run. And Jackie didn't know what was going on over in the other lane. Gravedigger and Lyle Hancock sat there and spun on the starting line and just couldn't get things together. There you can see Digger is just sort of working his way over the cars. One more time. This is where you can see Digger spinning. Taurus is well on his way. And Ken Broo, Taurus has made it to the finals in Oakland.
Nobody seen Willman? Look where I am. Taurus just taking a break after that last win. Hey, listen, he'll be the first to admit that he caught a break when Carolina Crusher had all those mechanical problems, and then he got to face a Gravedigger team that was admittedly struggling. But Jackie Willman knows what he's doing behind the wheel up here. But now he's got to go against David Morris, an equalizer, and that ought to be a final deluxe. But I picked this truck, and I avoided the Broo curse when he won in that last round, so maybe a little luck will rub off. We'll see. Monster Truck Challenge continues in Oakland in just a moment.
Welcome back to Monster Truck Challenge. And you know, folks, when you come to one of our U.S. Hot Rod Association shows, you not only see world-class monster truck racing, but some other monsters as well, like this 40-foot-tall, fire-breathing, car-eating giant Robosaurus. Let's find out more about this other monster.
There basically are three original creators, Gary Cerveny, Doug Malwicki, and myself. Doug Malwicki is the engineering brains of the whole operation. He was sitting with another engineer at his job at Northrop working on the B-1 bomber project, and the two of them had a discussion where they just said, boy, wouldn't it be neat to build a full-size transformer? And from there, it just went on. We sat down with artists and started sketching out different ideas, and this is what we've ended up with. Robosaurus is an amazing creature. It took over 2 years to put Robosaurus together and a little over $2.1 million. He has 34 hydraulic rams. He's run by a 440-horse twin-turbocharged Cummins diesel engine. And with all that power, he can do pretty much anything he wants. The breathing of the fire is done by two hot air balloon burners located in his nose, which are fed by two 20-gallon propane tanks. And that is activated by basically a couple of spark plugs. He's really a pussycat as long as you keep him fed right. We like to feed him large, full-size cars. We used to try some smaller import cars, but he'd be hungry again an hour later. Robosaurus is going to star in his very own movie. It was produced with Universal Television, and we have high hopes for it. It's a very good movie, and it has a very interesting storyline. It's based in the near future, and it's a story about the love of a father for his son, and the two of them have built a small model Robosaurus, and the father develops the ability to bring this model into its full-size mode, as you see it here, Robosaurus, that can then go out and do in the bad guys.
Coming up on Monster Truck Challenge, the final showdown after these messages.